Now, weather alert from the Northwest Arkansas Weather Authority.
Hi, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Stan Scoff in the Weather Center. We've got a very intense thunderstorm with a confirmed tornado. This tornado right now is just southwest of Delaware County, but it is moving northeast. It's a large tornado. Spotters confirm it. Radar confirms it. And we do have storm spotters that are heading out on this storm that are going to be approaching it as it moves into southwestern Delaware County. There's the latest tornado warning that you can see on the screen. This is a tornado warning that includes Delaware County, and this warning, by the way, is going to go until as it's approaching Highway 412. This warning's going until 11:30, and the tornado threat, damage threat, is considerable. It's moving northeast at 50 miles an hour, and it's a large and extremely dangerous tornado as it's about to cross the 412 highway just to the west of Kansas. So this is a storm that's pretty much had very strong rotation and showed it very, very fast. And the environment that's available for these storms is going to bring strong to violent tornado potential. And that's what we were so concerned about. And here's this storm right now. So we're interrupting programming because this is a life-threatening situation as the storm is going to be moving into southwestern, very soon, southwestern Delaware County and crossing Highway 412. Now, we do have one of our storm spotters, and let me know when we have them on the phoner line. Michael Craddock, one of our storm spotters, he's actually streaming this weather coverage. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at Mega Doppler along with his stream. And this is a look at live video from Michael Craddock as he's streaming this potential tornado moving in. We also have our Allen Elementary WeatherBug Network camera in Siloam showing a tremendous amount of lightning. This is what you call a hook echo, and a very well-defined hook echo that continues to evolve. So this is a dangerous tornado, and we'll continue to track off to the northeast. Now, I do want to do some storm tracks on this because, you know, we've been talking about the severe weather threat pretty much all evening, and it's just been a while to materialize. But unfortunately, it looks like it has materialized now, and we'll take a look at this storm. There's the hook with this, and it's crossing right now extreme southwestern Delaware County. So it hasn't quite made it over Highway 412 yet, but that's going to happen pretty soon. So if we put a track on this, the latest warning is showing a severe thunderstorm warning. We're going to go to Weather 2, by the way, and we're going to take a look here and do a storm track on this. So the latest warning has this going northeast at about 50 miles an hour. So this is a fast-moving storm. Not only is it fast-moving, but it also has a potentially violent tornado, strong to violent tornado. It's a large and extremely dangerous tornado, and this is a life-threatening situation. Let me tell you who's in the path of this, and then I'll tell you exactly what to do, and we'll get you through this. So there's the storm moving at 50 miles an hour, and Martin, if you're noticing other stuff, we'll take a look at the velocity signatures here in just a bit. But I want to put an exact storm track. So as of the moment, it's going to be north of Siloam Springs. But here's the area that's going to be impacted by this dangerous tornado potential. Walnut Grove Mission at 10:53. 10:54 at Twin Oaks, 10:58, as you can see, as it's approaching across, and it goes across Highway 412. Concord is going to be at 11:06. So right now it is 10:46. You don't have a lot of time for this storm. And heads up, since it's moving at 50 miles an hour and the environment is ripe for tornado potential, this storm could be moving into Benton County. And Benton County will be affected by Decatur, Gravette, also parts of northern sections of Benton County, and there's also flash flood warning. So we've got an intense storm. So we're interrupting programming as we have a potentially life-threatening, dangerous situation. Now, the good news is we've got our storm spotters. If we go to Weather 1, and we'll bring that up, we've got, again, live video from Michael Craddock. He's approaching this storm from the west, from the east, looking off to the west. And, Michael, we see your stream. We see the lightning. Tell us what you're seeing and if you got a visual on this tornado.
Yeah, at the moment, Dan, I do not see a visual on it. There are trees in the way at the moment. But I am coming up here close to the Flint Creek area, and then I'll get a better view of it here shortly. And I'll turn the camera toward that direction as well.
Okay, so I understand that obviously this is a kind of rough and rugged terrain. It's at night. Michael Craddock is extremely trained. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been storm spotting for years, and I've actually trained him a multiple number of times, and he's attended several weather classes. So we don't recommend that everybody does this, by the way, to go out and track a storm. But we have to know exactly where this is, how large it is, and where it's on the ground. But Leach, you are in immediate path of this tornado, and you need to take protective action immediately from this thunderstorm. So this is an intense, potential violent tornado. If we look at the velocity signatures, this is off the charts, folks, and that's, by the way, just to the west of Rocky Ford. So we're talking about areas south 512 Road. You need to get to your safe place. It's already moving through you. But immediately south 520 Road, and this is in extreme southwestern Delaware County. Leach, you have seconds to take shelter. And what I mean by that is get down as low as you possibly can, under something, and that means cover yourself with blankets, pillows, a mattress, anything that you can to protect your head from all that stuff flying around, which is debris. Put a helmet on as well. Get underneath the helmet and put a helmet on to cover your head. Also, center of the house and keep away from windows. Charles, let me know if we're Facebook Living on Fox24. Okay, so we are streaming. We are also on KNWA and FOX24's Facebook Live, and this is an intense storm that continues to pop up. So there is a look at the different roads, and I'm going to take those roads off the screen. Leach, it's just about to enter your area. Michael, tell me what you got now for a visual. You're getting high up on a hill. It looks like you're turning around, or you might kind of just park yourself. Well, tell me what you're seeing.
Yeah, I'm actually parked right at the moment, and so I'm watching the intense lightning that's going on in the storm.
Okay.
Don't have a visual on any kind of a tornado at all at the moment. There is a bunch of trees right dead in front of me, so well, not too far in front of me. However, I am still kind of far away from it. But I don't want to continue any farther on this. It would be too dangerous to do so.
I think you'll be able to go, just to let you know, on 59 North. We'll wait just a little bit, but it looks like it's going to cross just northwest of Kansas. But you're right. It's starting to right turn a little bit. I would not travel any farther northeast. So, just kind of hold your position. We'll wait and see if this crosses. Yeah, so you can see him on the screen, by the way, if you bring me up here in the Weather Center. Michael Craddock, he's located right in this region. Oh, we got a tornado emergency. Tornado emergency that's been issued. So this means an extremely large, violent tornado that's going to be hitting a heavily populated area, including Leach. So this is a tornado emergency that popped up. You can see the different polygon on the screen, and that represents that very intense tornado with potential life-threatening and deadly conditions that could be materializing. So, Michael, you're okay where you're at. Just to let you know, the tornado is approximately maybe 3-4 miles away from you to your west. What are you seeing right now?
How close is it going to get to Kansas, Oklahoma?
It is going to get to Kansas, Oklahoma, probably about 2 miles to the west. That's going to cross Highway 412. It's crossing Highway 412 now. So if you have anybody that's living west of Kansas, they need to take immediate protection. We're talking about a strong, violent tornado. This is a tornado emergency. This is the highest level of a tornado warning. This is a heightened tornado warning. And I know you might hear a little bit of the urgency in my voice, and there's good reason. This is an intense storm, and the ingredients are volatile. And this storm is continuing to move right now, Michael, over Highway 412. Let me bring up the radar full. I'm going to shift down. So it is still west of you, by the way. We're going to.
Okay, I'm actually headed to Kansas, Oklahoma right now. I'm going to go that direction.
Okay, so just keep going to Kansas just a little bit more, and it will be missing Kansas. As you come down the hill, I think you're going to see this crossing the road. So we've got your stream here. Is there any way to brighten it up? I know it's at night, and I know it's a little bit dark. And
I don't know. I'll have my son try to figure that out.
Okay.
Real quick.
Well, that's fine. You just be safe as you're traveling. And I think you're going to start seeing power flashes and power lines here, because this is a tornado emergency that's happening. So off in the distance, Michael, we might be seeing some power flashes from this violent tornado as it crosses 412.
Okay. All right. I'll keep an eye out for it here.
We're going to just keep you on the line. Don't let you go. And you're our eyes and ears out in the field. You know, we called you just to give you a heads up here.
It's about to cross.
It's crossing Highway 412 right at the moment. This is sometimes just a little bit delayed on the radar, but we're getting recent updates, and it is west of Kansas. This is just west of Kansas. Let's take a look at the storm track here. We want to let you know where this is headed, because get ready in Benton County. The conditions are favorable for tornado potential. We will continue to monitor this tornado warning. Let's take a look at Weather 2 real quick. And by the way, we can we'll take a look at Weather 2. Do you see anything, Michael? Let me know if you see this.
Okay, I'll keep an eye. I'm going to come up here into Kansas in about a mile.
Okay, so we should be seeing it.
He's about to turn.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would hold off in Kansas from going north. Make sure you have a way to blast east if need to be, if this tornado right turns.
Yeah, I can get on the turnpike if I have to real fast.
Yeah, okay, good deal. Tornado emergency. So just to reiterate, we have a tornado emergency, which is basically the highest level of a tornado warning. And this is going until, because you got catastrophic potential for damage, it's going until 11:30, the warning. And at 10:48, National Weather Service confirmed a large and destructive tornado was located near Leach, as we mentioned, and it's moving northeast at 45. Michael, it's just amazing that you can't see it. It's moving across Highway 412, so you're going to be looking off to your right a little bit. I know you're seeing trees and stuff, and let me know when you start seeing some power line flashes. I think that's coming up here pretty soon.
I will definitely let you know if I see anything here. There's still a lot of trees around me at the moment.
I know.
Look, you can see the wall.
Okay, let's see here.
You can see it right there.
So you're traveling. You're kind of turning a little bit. You're going to be looking to your left because you're traveling right now on that northeastern stretch as you're approaching Kansas, and it's going to be right in front of you.
Okay.
Not dangerously in front of you, about 2.5 miles in front of you, just to let you know. But it's crossing Highway 412 at the moment. Let me pan down on Mega Doppler here. So we've got a look at the stream. Let's go to Weather 1. And by the way, Bobbitt, you can bring up Michael Craddock's stream on the Prod PC, and we can have that popped up, and we can kind of bounce back and forth to that full screen, so we continue to show the radar. So very, very dangerous situation, an intense storm. It's got a potentially violent tornado on the ground and tornado emergency for the Colcord area and west of Colcord. Let's do some tracks on this as we go back to Weather 2. Just real quick, we're going to bounce to that. Here's a look at the track that's lifting northeastward. Cloud Creek, that's at 11 o'clock. So we're literally 5 minutes from now as it crosses near Cloud Creek. So a very, very intense storm. All right, Michael, okay. I hear you talking. Do you see something?
Well, we're starting to see underneath the cloud base here in just a moment. I wasn't close to Kansas as I thought. I apologize. I'm just now coming up to it.
Okay, that's fine. I can see exactly where you're at. We're monitoring your location. In fact, we can bring it up here on our graphics. And so we've got, there you see the Kansas area. There you see Michael Craddock, Colcord, Maysville. Let me go ahead and wipe off all those cities right there real quick. And so there's Michael Craddock. Here's the circulation. We can bring up the velocity, and this is a very strong velocity. So I think at the moment, perhaps this tornado is in its reorganizing stage, as what I'm seeing, and you might not see it.
Rotation has dropped some.
Okay, rotation has dropped some, Michael, and it's going to be just to your northwest. So take Highway 59 north, but just kind of creep forward north just a little bit as we'll be watching this continue to lift northeastward.
Okay. I'm here at 59 right now, as a matter of fact.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of take that, turn north, and I know the trees are just really rough in that area.
Actually, it's not too bad right here. I can kind of see to our west. I'm going to actually look really closely here at the flashes to see what we see out that way.
Okay. All right, so just to reiterate, Michael are you seeing something? Did you miss Highway? Did you miss Highway 59, or are you?
No, I'm on 59.
Oh, you are? Okay. Okay, slowly creep forward. Don't go too far north, because this will be crossing Highway 59. I think your stream might be just a little bit delayed. So.
Yeah, it is. It is a little delayed. That's true. I'm going to turn the camera here real quickly toward that area.
All right. So this looks like a pretty nice flat spot. We'll see if we can see the tornado I don't think it's on the ground at the moment. It may be, but it may be reorganizing and beginning to increase in intensity. Let me step in front of the wall and give you an update. I'm going to go back and put a storm track on this real quick. It's kind of riding north of the boundary just a little bit. So it's on the cool side of the boundary, so hopefully this storm is continuing to weaken. But, Michael, this thing is just to your northwest. This tornadic circulation is just to your northwest. Okay, I think we got a power flash.
It was definitely on the surface.
Did you see that?
There it is. There's power flashes.
All right, bring up his stream.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see the inflow coming in to it, definitely.
All right, let's bring up his stream full. There we go. Oh, yeah, I see it, too. That looks like a very wide bay. Yep, power flash right there. So tornado is on the ground still. Bring me up on the wall. This is a wide tornado, too. That is a very wide base, isn't it, Michael?
Yes, it is extremely wide, actually. It's just amazing. I wish I could see it in the daytime.
Right here, you can see the base of that tornado.
It's definitely, coming up to 59 here shortly, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be crossing Highway 59. Here's a person that's driving. And if you know anybody that's on 59, you need to tell them immediately to get off of Highway 59.
No, it's okay. We're okay.
You're fine. You're fine. This tornado is going to cross northeast of you, and it's going to cross north of you. But off in the distance, there are power line flashes. Hey, Martin, why don't you go type that into the NWS chat that we can still confirm power line flashes northwest of Highway 59. And,
okay, the wind is starting to pick up right now where I am here.
There's more you can see more power line flashes as it's continuing to travel northeast. It's amazing
I'm sorry, I'm not really close enough to see any power flashes right where I am here.
I just saw some on your stream off in the distance.
Oh, you did? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see them.
It's just to the left of the road. It's just to the left of Highway 59 as it crosses to the northeast. So I'm going to keep your stream up. It sounds like you have tremendous inflow right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It was really calm just a moment ago, and the wind is really starting to pick up now where I'm sitting right here. I'm right by the turnpike.
Okay. Oh, there, you can see it. You can see that lowering right in the middle of the screen. You've got it right centered on there.
I'm going to turn just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, more power flash. That was a power flash there again, too, because it lights up the base of the thunderstorm, and it's got that greenish hue. We'll continue to watch it here.
Yeah, definitely some CGs going on as well.
Yeah, you can see the flashes. There's a difference between power flashes and transformers exploding compared to just backwards, the lightning that's lighting up the back of the thunderstorm, what we call backlighting. There we go, another one. That may just be lightning off of the distance because it's a real quick flicker. The power flashes have just a little bit of a delayed, longer response. So perhaps this storm is cycling just a little bit.
I think it could be, yeah.
All right.
Very, very dangerous right now. These velocities, well, you've got velocities 92 miles an hour going away from it.
Yeah. With
velocities coming toward it at almost 30.
He's talking about the gate to gate. So basically when you go from one pixel to the other, you've got that activity. So I don't want you might want to start going back to the west, Michael, because this storm is right-turned a little bit, and it could be organizing more to the southeast, kind of like a cyclic tornadic potential supercell.
I see.
So
okay, gotcha.
I'm going to go to set storm motion from.
All right. I'll head back to the power room.
And that is let's see, Charles Peak. So he's calling. I know he's in Oklahoma, but we've got you covered with Michael Craddock. He's one of our storm spotters, and he is located right now in the Kansas area. We were witnessing power flashes. And I know you saw that too as well, Michael, correct?
Yeah, that's true. And I saw actually probably a couple of them.
Yeah.
Or more.
All right, so now you might be getting rain. Oh, there's more. There's another power flash. I just saw it on the stream. You can see it off in the distance. So you're going to have to start spinning around and going back to the east as this storm is kind of cycling a little bit.
Another chaser right there.
All right, so the circulation is just to the west-northwest of Colcord, and we're going to continue to watch that. This is a mega Doppler right here. Here's the storm. This is the only storm that is of concern, but it is a significant storm. Now, you're going to notice that this tornado warning polygon looks different than you've ever seen. It's not just a red line. It's got a little bit of pink in the middle. This is a tornado emergency, meaning this storm has the potential to produce destructive damage, loss to life, and very significant damage to property. Now, right now, Michael Craddock, he's driving east. You're going back east on 412, correct?
Yes, on the old 412 is what I'm doing. I'm driving here from Kansas.
And so don't go too fast, because the circulation is just, but this is going to be tough with it wrapping around. Now, there could be a redevelopment of the circulation farther southeast of the original circulation. There's the original circulation that's located, and I'm going to zoom in on that, by the way. We're going to take a look at this and kind of zoom in. Cloud Creek, so northwest of Cloud Creek, this appears that the circulation will be missing directly Concord. We're zoomed way in. I can continue to zoom in. We'll hear a little bit more, and we'll take a look at that circulation. And so there's the latest radar image, and it might be hopefully falling apart as it crosses the boundary. However, there are additional circulations that are popping up to the southwest, as we were mentioning. So this storm could be reorganizing. And what's wild about this, Martin, I want you to step back in time just a little bit, just to show how fast this organized. So 11:04 right now in the evening, and so we're going back in time, and just before the end of our 10 o'clock newscast, keep going back a little bit more if you can. There's the circulation. Now, here's this little cell that popped up. This is at 11:04. 11:04 right now, but this happened around 10:30, so it was about 10:35, right at the end of our newscast. Now, we're going to step forward. You're going to see pegs immediately get this rotation, and then we're going to zoom in and almost a debris ball, and in fact, the correlation coefficient was showing debris within this tornado, so you can see all that blue showing up. That's the correlation coefficient. Then we continue to travel this to the northeast, and it moves into Leach, and watch the tornado warning polygon change from a confirmed tornado to a what we call tornado emergency, which is a highest level tornado warning. And you saw the wall, you saw the bull that on Michael Craddock's stream, and that was a really intense tornado. Now it's kind of weakened and falling apart. We'll pan off to the, and again, we've got our live stream, just to let you know, Michael, on the northeastern or the upper right-hand portion of our screen. This storm is headed northeast, like it's headed right towards western Benton County, but at the moment, just a tornado warning until 11:30, a tornado emergency warning, and this is going for central and eastern sections of Adair County, Delaware County. Adair County not included. Thankfully, no other thunderstorms. I want you, Martin, just to pan to the west just a little bit to get this a little bit. Let's go the other way here, and we'll have the tornado emergency warning a little bit more on the left-hand side of the screen. So there's Michael Craddock. Circulation right there. We'll get a new update from the warning. This could be congealing and organizing. So what you're seeing here, by the way, is the radar in Tulsa, and these colors right here represent winds that are going towards the radar. And then you're going to see the colors that are going away from the radar, the red colors. Now, let's go back just a little bit and show you that this rotation was a lot stronger earlier. And so there it is. You see the red and the green colors showing up, and that's where that tornadic circulation was. So, Michael, if you're still on the line, is anybody looking off back to the west? I know it's tough to stop on 412. You can't really do it in that area.
Not right here, I can't. No, there's too many trees off to my north side because I am going east.
There is that one spot, though, once you get up on the hill above Flint Creek, where the kind of like where that truck stop is. Go ahead and sit up there and see if you can get a view looking off to the north.
Yes, I might be able to from there.
Yeah, it does get a little flatter as you get above that Flint Creek area. So, Concord, you are in the tornado warning. Take your tornado precautions. Get as low as you possibly can. What we say, duck. Downstairs, under something, center of the house, keep away from windows. Now, the good news is that this rotation has weakened somewhat. If we take a look here, circulation showing up just to the north of Kansas. There's some little embedded circulations. It's not nearly as organized as it was, and there's a reason for that. This cool outflow, I'm going to zoom out here just a little bit and show you as we go back to the radar. And so I could take a look at this. Let's bring the radar back up. Look at all these flash flood warnings. So this storm has a little bit of outflow that's coming out ahead of it. And as that happens, cool air kind of interrupts and impedes the inflow into the storm, and that's why it's kind of weakening a little bit. So we're at 11:08 in the evening. I know we're covering up your programming, but you saw the power line flashes, which means that transformers, power lines are coming down. This is in Delaware County. Hopefully it doesn't continue into Benton County, but at the moment we're going to continue to watch it. But this is why we have our storm spotters. This is why we have our storm spotter team, Michael Craddock, on the storm, watching it. We've been, and it's been a waiting game pretty much all evening, and then finally the storms decided to move in. So let's go ahead and we'll zoom in on that storm again. And Michael, tell me what you're seeing right now and where you're at.
Okay, well, when I look off to the west-hand side, I just see a lot of lightning up there, and it's, you know, it's a lot darker over that way, but the trees are still in my way. I'll be up here at the truck stop in just a little bit. I can give you a better visual.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we're continuing to watch this. And did you see any funnel? I mean, obviously the eyes can see better than a stream. I want to do a track on this. But Michael, while you're telling us if you saw a funnel or if you saw any type of bowl-shaped lowering a little bit better with your eyes, let me know what you saw with that storm.
I would say that I probably saw kind of like a bowl-shaped type you know, look to it, but I did not see an actual visual tornado that was, you know, like on the ground itself.
But you did see the power line flashes, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which represent, it was right underneath that lowering, and it might not have extended all the way to the ground, and it might have been in its weakening stage, but something that we'll definitely be analyzing and looking at the damage. So let's take a look here at the storm track. We're going to go to Weather 2, and we'll do a quick storm track on this as Michael's kind of getting back into better position. And so we've got Cherokee City. Now, this is not including Benton County, but I'm giving you the heads up as it moves to the east. If you live in the Gravette area, Sulphur Springs, this will not be affecting Bentonville at the moment, unless it right turns a little bit. But the storm is kind of weakening, and it's on its weakening stage. And so that's what they're talking about, too, is that the mesocyclone, which is the rotating updraft in the thunderstorm, is getting a little bit farther away from the boundary, and that boundary is what caused that storm to immediately rotate. So I think you're going to be able to get a view here, Michael, here coming up pretty soon.
Yes, I can, actually. I'm kind of looking up north, and, boy, I can see. Yeah, there's definitely something over there. I can see something.
You can?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me think here. Hang on.
You got a great view. If you move the camera, it's tough because you're driving.
I've turned and pointed that way so you can kind of see.
Yeah.
I'm right next to some tree lines here.
Saw some lightning flashes. We'll bring that screen.
It's really low, I can tell you that. I can't quite see over the horizon a little bit, but it's really low to the ground. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, we can see that, too. That's a very well-defined base. So tornado warning goes until 11:30. Just to recap, we've had quite the hook echo on this storm. We'll continue to keep up your stream just in case we catch anything else that happens, but it's a thunderstorm that was riding the boundary. There was a boundary that came out from that thunderstorm complex, and as that moves to the south, see, you can tell the difference to those lightning flashes and the power line flashes. Power line flashes are very low to the ground, and they only light up the base of the thunderstorm. The lightning flashes lights up the whole base along with some of the features in the foreground. Like, that's just a lightning flash off in the distance. But a lot of lightning, a very intense thunderstorm with a tremendous lightning array. And also, too, there was what we call mesolightning. Did you see any of that, Michael, with the lightning shooting around the updraft of the thunderstorm?
I did not notice any of that.
Okay.
No, not where I was.
All right. So
no, but there's definitely, like where I am right here, the cloud base is really low right here. It's probably wind is coming. It looks like it's right over there.
Yeah, you think it's more of a shelf cloud appearance at this point?
It looks like probably a shelf cloud. I can't see it, but it looks like I mean, it's really low right here.
Yeah.
Coming right over Flint right now.
Okay.
So, and a lot of lightning.
So that is. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going to move a little bit more to the east, I think.
To the east, yeah, I understand that. So we also got a WeatherBug camera that's located in Siloam Springs, and this will really give you a good view of all the lightning. I'm going to pan it a little bit to the southwest. So this is going to be to the west-southwest. You're not seeing anything on the ground at the moment, so the tornado warning still remains confirmed. The problem is that, that was from earlier when the storm was a little more intense, had stronger rotation. It's kind of lost its organization a little bit. There's a really intense lightning strike. So we're continuing. Are you feeling warm inflow, too, as well?
Not at the moment. No, the wind has actually turned off kind of cool right now.
Oh, it does? Okay. Well, that's a good sign. If it's a cool outflow, then that...
Little power flash.
You did?
Dan, I can see it.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Let's see here. Hold on. I'm bringing up the Siloam Springs WeatherBug Network camera.
Funnel right there.
You do? You have a funnel? All right. So this is our Siloam. Let's go to weather. Okay, let's go to weather 1.
We're going to go back down.
We're going to go to weather 1. Now, I'm looking at the Siloam Springs WeatherBug Network camera. Hold on. Let it load. It's trying to load. There we go. Here's Allen Elementary's WeatherBug Network camera. Not quite yet. So we're looking off to the west. I'm kind of checking it out here myself. Martin is a trained storm spotter, and along with you can see the base as well. So he saw a power flash. I had my back turned, and he knows what he's looking at. He's
multiple ones. There was just 2 in Rapid 6. There's the 3rd one, 4th one. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't have to see here. I think those are lightning flashes because you can see how they're lighting up the entire base, but it's a very low base, as you mentioned. So a power flash will typically concentrate on the very bottom of the thunderstorm. So, but it's tough at night. It's tough at night, I understand. You can kind of see a couple right there. Also, too...
It's like the base is basically on the ground.
Yeah, the base is scraping the ground, and it's quite the shelf cloud as well. I think it's got some pretty incredible features, a mesocyclone. Can you see that, Michael? It looks like it's got striations on it, which is a rotating updraft, essentially.
I can't see it at the moment.
Okay.
I'm getting into a better position here, and just a moment I can see here.
I mean, it's at night. We're in northwest Arkansas. The terrain is rugged and rough, and it's tough to see. But here's the tree line right here, and this is Allen Elementary, and we're looking off to the west and almost due west. The thunderstorms on the left-hand side of your screen. At the moment, Siloam Springs is not quite in the path of this tornado warning. Tornado warning goes until another 15 minutes or so, but the rotation is weakened somewhat. Hopefully that remains the case. However, the air is muggy and moist, and that's happening in Benton County, and we've got dew points that are in the upper 60s to lower 70s. So this is something that we will continue to have to watch. I want to show you this as we take a look here at a storm track. So now they got a new severe thunderstorm warning that has developed.
You can show that. There's a big drop right there.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to zoom in on our Allen Elementary WeatherBug Network camera.
Yeah.
And Michael, you still have your stream up at all? Do you have it pointed to the west?
I think it's still going, but no, I'm still driving east at the moment.
Okay. Well, whenever you can spin around, I want to know what's happening underneath that base, because we see a tree line, and I can't get a good look, and it is a very low, rough, looks like a ragged shelf cloud to me. I'm not seeing any definitive lowered features, but along with the shelf cloud, you can get some pretty strong winds. And speaking of strong winds, there's a new severe thunderstorm warning that's been issued, and if we look at this severe thunderstorm warning, this is going until 12:15. So now all of a sudden people in Benton County and Bentonville and Bella Vista and Gravette and Decatur now have a new severe thunderstorm warning that probably might have woken them up a little bit. And you might be hearing some rumbles of thunder. Sulphur Springs is about to get some really heavy rain along with Gravette and Decatur, and Highway 59 north of Siloam Springs will be seeing that as well. But at the moment, the tornado and the tornadic circulation has kind of weakened. And we do have to look at Mega Doppler again. So we'll continue to keep your stream. Let me know when you got a good view, Michael, and you've got your stream loaded here.
The rotation.
Okay. Check to see the streams.
All right. So
I've turned. I've got trees right in front of me here.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, there's a lot of trees. There's a lot of stuff in the way, for sure. Let's do a track on this and let you know when it's headed into Benton County, just to let you know, because I know that's the most important is the timing. And if we look at the velocities, there is a little bit of a circulation now that's developing just to the east of Concord. This is about to cross, it looks like Highway 12, just west of Gentry. So right at the state line of Oklahoma and Arkansas as it crosses west of Gentry. There's a little bit of there's a couple elongated and embedded circulations. So this is not as concentrated as it originally was. But like I said, let's give you a storm track. And if we look at the latest warning here, severe thunderstorm warning until 12:15 for Benton County. It's moving east at 40 miles an hour. So let's put a little bit of a different track on this instead of a what we call a tornadic circulation track. We're going to kind of draw a line, and we're going to tell you when that gust front will arrive as it moves to the northeast, and we're going to move it northeast at 40 miles an hour. Bella Vista, it's coming into your area at around 11:50, a little bit before that, 11:47. Decatur coming in at 11:30. And a little bit earlier in Maysville. It's right on top of Maysville right now. So just to let you know, the severe thunderstorm warning that the National Weather Service out of Tulsa has issued says 70-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. And they do have that tornado possible tag, meaning that this storm could produce a tornado without a tornado warning rapidly. Right now they do have a tornado warning until 11:30, but it could still continue to weaken. So, Michael, what's your latest position right now? We're going to pull up your storm spotter plot.
I'm about a mile west of, or maybe a mile, or maybe 2 miles or so west of Arkansas-Oklahoma state line. And I'm looking north here. It's getting a little bit too far away for me to really see it, but I can definitely tell it's still lowered. It's down on, well, it's really low to the ground, I can tell you that, but I can't see any funnels.
Yeah, I can't either. I'm looking at our Allen Elementary WeatherBug Network camera, and I'm going to go ahead and bring that up. Let's go ahead and we'll do that here as we take a look at Allen Elementary. And so we've got Weather 2 that has the radar, Weather 1 that has the camera, Michael Craddock's location on the south side of that storm. You can see his position. And look at that base. That is a very low base. Now, see, I think those flashes off in the distance, they can be very misleading, looking like, you know, a potential power line flash. But then again, you see the lightning is lighting up the entire base of the thunderstorm. So you've got some really heavy rain that's happening. Right now, I'm not seeing any definitive lowerings, and I think you would agree, wouldn't you, Mark? Yeah. So here's looking off to the west, a little bit of a lowering right there. And we're continuing to watch that. So I'm kind of moving the camera around. You can see a little bit of a defined lowering. And this is due west. So, Michael, you have the better view. You have the eyes and ears out in the field. And I think this tornado warning is going to expire here pretty soon. Tell me what you're seeing with this storm.
Well, at the moment, when I look to the northwest and to the west, I mean, there's definitely it looks like a shelf cloud that's about ready to pass over here. I'm more than likely, you know, the winds are going to pick up dramatically. And when I was in Kansas, it really started pouring down rain, so I'm expecting that to here, you know, soon too. Yeah,
this is going to bring heavy rain, and hopefully we don't get training of these storms because, man, they've had a training event where the storms moved over the same area constantly, and that brought really heavy rain and flash flooding. Yeah. So just to recap, it's 11:21. We've got about 9 minutes left on this tornado warning. We're looking at Allen Elementary and the WeatherBug Network camera. This is on the north side of Siloam Springs, by the way, on Mount Olive Road, and we're looking off to the north with just the west, and that shelf cloud is literally right about in that region. So there you've got Gentry, you've got Siloam Springs, Allen Elementary located just about there on the northwest side, just a little bit to the northeast of JBU. And we are streaming our weather coverage, by the way. If you lose your radar, if you lose your TV satellite, you know, I could go out at a big storm. You can check us out on the radio as well. We've got Cumulus radio stations along with KLRC as they're streaming our weather coverage rolling in. So, all right. So it looks like very shelf cloud appearance. I'm thinking this tornado warning is going to drop very soon. There you see the energy that's moving in, and the circulation now looks to be a little bit north of Colcord. We're going to take a look here. I'm going to bring up some stuff on Mega Doppler. I'll make sure that we've got the right motion from the warning, and we do. And,
hey, Dan, real quick.
Yes, sir.
The wind has picked up quite substantially here just west of Siloam Springs. So the people in Siloam can expect some pretty good winds coming in.
Okay, you still have your stream loaded? Let's go ahead and we can, Bob, we can bring that up on our Prod PC. We'll take that up full real quick as the winds are picking up.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to move towards Siloam now.
Okay.
I'll be coming in here shortly.
Looks like the stream might be buffering a little bit right now, so.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
The area is not working too well right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see the lowering, and it looks menacing. I mean, we got it on our WeatherBug Network camera. Let's go to Weather 1. And you can see that in Allen Elementary. This is in the middle of the dark, too, so we got a pretty intense thunderstorm. But I think the tornado threat at the moment, I'm not going to say this is over for the rest of the night. Tornado threat at the moment has decreased for Benton County. But this storm can develop really quickly and wrap up really fast. And boy, did it ever southwest of Peggs. And I think there's going to be substantial damage in the Peggs area as it lifted to the northeast and in Leach. So Leach, I think, took a direct hit from this tornado, unfortunately, and that's what prompted the tornado emergency. So right now we're looking at Allen Elementary. We're looking off to the west, and the shelf cloud is about to come overhead. I'm going to spin the camera around because we're starting to lose visual on this shelf cloud, and you see the winds are picking up as well. So we got the pole. We're going to get the flags here that are going to start to pick up. All right, so we got Michael's stream. Let's go ahead and we'll bring that up full. And so, Michael, where are you traveling right now?
Okay, at the moment I'm coming into Siloam by the Love's Truck Stop that's up here. I think it's Love's. And I'm coming down into a dip. So my stream is a little bit delayed, of course. Yeah. But the wind is kind of like following me, I would say.
It's falling off?
No, it's just like following me. The wind is it's behind me right at the moment, so I'm keeping up in front of everything here. But I can definitely tell when I look off to the north here of the lowering of the shelf cloud. I mean, it's definitely defined. You can definitely see it. If the people look outside, they'll be like, "Wow, that's pretty impressive." Yeah, absolutely. Impressive, but not necessarily tornadic like it was earlier. Definitely looked tornadic earlier. We will take a wide view, too, and take a look at other thunderstorms that are moving in. But just to let you know here, we're kind of looking at what's happening here. Kind of looking at some other stuff. I want to get a different WeatherBug Network camera. As we have your stream up, we're going to bring up a different WeatherBug camera. And this is one that's located at Fulbright Junior High. And it's got a fairly good view. We'll get a lot of lightning with this camera looking off to the north, to the southwest. So we got a perfect view to the storm looking at the southwest, and we'll see if we've got a view of this. This camera is a little older, so it's not quite as crisp, and the lightning is still a little bit of a ways away, but we're not getting those features of the thunderstorm like we were in Siloam Springs. So we'll continue to monitor that. I'm going to go back to that Siloam Springs WeatherBug Network camera, bring that up here in just a bit. So definitely the tornado potential is about to expire. We're only 2 minutes away from, or a few minutes away from expiring the tornado warning, which is going to happen at 11:30. And so we're going to continue to see that tornado warning drop off, and I think that's going to happen. They've got flooding that's happening in Tulsa, and there's the winds that are starting to pick up. So let's bring up Weather 1 and do a split screen of Weather 1 and Weather 2, because we don't want to lose the radar to show people exactly where this is headed. We also have Douglas Keck, too, who's located in Bella Vista. So you can see him on the leading edge of that line in case the rotation starts to increase a little bit more. So there's the flags at Allen Elementary, waving in the wind quite a bit. And the wind's not quite strong yet,
We're looking off of the this is looking off to the east, so you don't see that shelf cloud anymore. We're looking off to the east-northeast. There's the line moving through. Severe thunderstorm warning is going until, as you can see, early in the morning into about 12:15 a.m. Tornado warning is just about ready to be dropped. It's crossing the state line into northwestern Benton County. And at the moment, things are okay. But the storm could quickly ramp up and cycle, which means it begins to rotate and increase its intensity again. And so, all right. Let's take a look. What did you say, Martin?
That rain on the camera is vertical.
Yeah, you can see it now as you have horizontal rain that's beginning to come down. And we're going to, this is just the beginning stages of the wind. So I'm going to zoom in on that. And you can see how strong those winds are. This is just now starting to move in. So right on the leading edge of the gust front. There's the flag blowing around. You can see those winds picking up. We've got about 30, 35, 40. Yeah. So this is a live look here. And Michael, where are you at in relation to Siloam?
Okay, I'm just north of the casino.
Okay. Just north of the casino, which is a little south of this camera location. Are you getting the winds as well?
Not a whole lot at the moment. I'm trying to get into a position to where you can actually see the winds here. But it's started to pick up a little bit. It's not too strong as of yet.
Yeah, I got you.
Still kind of waiting on it.
So there's going to be gusts of wind as the storm moves through, but this is on the southern edge of the strongest wind. So honestly, these storms, as they move to the east, will probably have a little bit more stronger winds on the north side of Benton County. So, yeah, there you see Michael Craddock's stream as he's lifting north. Doesn't have much wind there at all, but we go back to, let's bring up the weather camera shot here in the Weather Center, and you'll see these winds picking up. This is Allen Elementary. There you go. You got the strong winds that are developing, and those winds are starting to increase even more. So if you have reports, by the way, damage reports, I'd love to see them on Twitter, social media. And looks like a little bit of a hail core now is starting to pop up. So this storm is tapping into the intensity of the environment. Let's take a look here at Mega Doppler, and we'll look at the Mega Doppler and I'll kind of look at the hail core. So we're going to go to check out the size of this hail. And so it is starting to pick up a little bit. So, Michael, on the north side of Siloam now is your hail core. That's going to be located just to the west of Gravette. So west of Gravette, that hail core is developing, and we're going to continue to watch that. Tornado warning has expired, so that is good news. And the storm has dropped off. So, Charles, we can drop off a television coverage right now because this storm has weakened considerably from what it was earlier. It's not necessarily a life-threatening situation again. We'll let you know, though, the storm is a little bit strong on the north side of Bentonville. And you can follow us, by the way, if you want to go to Facebook and Facebook Live on KNWA and FOX24. If this storm ramps up and shows any more signs of strengthening, we'll let you know about it, and we will cut into programming and let you know. But right now, we're going to drop off of television coverage, and we're going to continue to stream on our website, on our app. Michael, you stay on the line just for a little bit, and we'll continue to cover this storm.